We had a severe frost warning for this morning. I'm in the shop. I know it's dark because there's just my headlights for light, which actually works quite nice for the naked eye, just not for the camera. Let me see if I can turn a light on here. There we go. Oh, I think it's staying too cold outside for even some of these. They're not dry. I always check in the morning to see if anything needs watered, especially if it's going to be super sunny out. I think I do need to water a few things. That's inside the shop. That's about 3 Celsius, or what is that, 38 Fahrenheit. Yeah, I gotta water a few things, I think. Get my watering cans filled. Uh-oh, tripping over everything. My cucumbers, no, they're okay. These guys need water. Yeah, okay. So we're into long john season, basically. I'm wearing long underwear at work and sweaters now. It doesn't go above 20 in the daytime anymore. 20 being 70 or 68 Fahrenheit. It doesn't get that high anymore in the middle of the day, so it's officially fall weather. Yeah, I gotta get watering so I can go to work. Well, it's currently plus 10 outside Celsius, which is 50 Fahrenheit, but in here it is beautiful. I really don't think it's that warm. It doesn't feel that warm, but it certainly is absolutely beautiful in here. So we've got a couple of cold nights coming. I did have to replant some of my little seedlings here because something dug them up. And I had put new soil in my desert rose and something dug it up again. So I'll probably, I didn't want to bring that in yet, but I'm going to have to. I won't have a choice. And there's going to be a bunch more repotting to do. Improve everything a little bit at a time. I've been fascinated by these little webs here like this. They're pretty cool. And I looked it up. It's funnel spider, I believe, is the owner of these. I don't know where it went. It was here a second ago, but I think I scared it when I started talking. But it's really cool how it builds everything. I'm looking for it here. I don't see it. There's a bunch of them though. There was one living in here, and I put the pot down at the bottom. Looks like it might still be in there. That funnel spider there. Let's see if I can zoom in. The web is still definitely fresh. Oh, come on, focus. No, it won't focus. But there's one in there that I put aside when I was repotting the other day. Yeah. Alright, let's get this day started. Definitely a lot colder out here. These guys are even getting into their fall yellowy color. Pomegranates are changing. I really have to weed them and get them ready. I'll let them go dormant this year. These are my 2 good ones. I'll let them go their fall colors, all the leaves fall off, and I'll keep them outside until it's going to stay below -10. And then that's when I bring them in and I put them in the coldest spot in the house. Now, my pumpkin's got one pumpkin on it, but I don't think it's going to get anywhere. Hopefully it lives for me. I really, really like this one. And then all my maples, I guess they got their buds ready for next season. I still don't know what that is, but I'm fairly certain that it's a a fir tree. The balsam fir, I guess, here. That little pine, Google said that this one was a pine, but it looks the same as this one, which I know is a spruce. Oh, come on, focus. So they all went through a second and a third flush this year. It's pretty neat. They were the ones that grew with the pomegranates inside. I gotta water my white pine. The needles are so short on it. It's so cool. I know that the needles will get super long for me in that pot because the conditions are way better in that pot than where I grabbed it from. And I'll be fertilizing it and stuff, so I know the needle length will get really big. Just love this tree. It looks so cool. It looks all like professional, like, if that makes any sense. Oh, my light fell down again. Put it over here maybe for a bit. Lights it area up at night so that the camera can see the area. Yeah, these guys gotta go dormant. I'll let them go dormant this year because I grew them from seed inside and I brought them in not even knowing that they can actually winter. My cat in the hat tree. It's a thread leaf cedar. Such a fascinating tree. I got it because the trunk's all twisted like that, and I'm hoping that it'll just keep twisting and look like a big head of hair, because that's what I love about it. Seems to be getting a lot more upward growth than it was, but that's okay. It'll change over time a bit. My wisteria is definitely doing the start for winter colors, but it does have some new growth on it. Pretty neat. Hopefully it comes through for me. This one, the blue moon wisteria, is supposed to be able to take our winters up here, but I don't know. I might do the same thing as I do for the pomegranates. I'll let it get down to 10 or so, and then I'll bring it inside and put it in a cool spot inside the house. My little cedars, so cute. And these guys grew in everything. They're those willows. They grew everywhere. That I'm gonna take that one out. I've got lots that are growing everywhere, so I don't need too much more. My blue spruce, doing really well, and it looks like it's getting scraggly from the bottom. This is one of those dwarf Alberta spruce, but it's got lots of new buds at the top, and it seems to be pulling through okay. I think I've lost some of the branches, but I'm sure something will bud back. I just have to give it time. And we have lots of company over, so I'm going to stop filming for a bit here. I still really can't do any filming, but I noticed when I was cleaning these last of my boot trays here, my favorite boot trays are actually made in Canada. Not too often you actually find stuff that's made in Canada. These are just from Dollarama here in Canada. Not too shabby. I like it when that happens. Well, the company finally left. I've been watering a few things. Watered this morning, but everything dried out really fast today. I have to move my truck still, but it's late already. It's already 7:30 and I didn't get anything done. I was supposed to be at this all day. Except humans. Now, whatever's been digging in here, mice, I actually think it might be birds. The birds are coming in like crazy right now. Mostly catching bugs, but pretty sure that's what was digging in here recently. There's soil all over there, and my seeds I planted here are all gone. I'll have to go pick some more. I gotta get these guys set for the winter, I guess. I had to bring my cucumbers in here because the heavy frosts were killing it. I want to try and bring it in the house. Maybe I should bonsai a cucumber. Anybody ever bonsai a cucumber yet? Anyways, I have to just move my truck over and put it on flat ground, and then I'm going to come in and start working on this stuff. My spirea bushes look really cool in the fall. It's the nicest color I've seen them have in a while now. The second flush off of the spruce trees. Look at how long the needles are. I'm not sure what that means, but the needle length is super long compared to the first flush. Weird, eh? There's quite a few doing that. So everything's getting ready for fall. You're watching the videos a bit behind because after the shelter disasters, I did a whole bunch of videos. So I'm just kind of posting them as a few days apart or whatever. My white pine here, getting ready for winter. I think it's going to be one of those winters with high winds and snow at the end again, because that's usually when the cedars, you saw in the canoeing video, the cedar was losing inside leaves, and the pines are doing that now, losing the inside leaves, or needles in this case. But yeah, it's definitely going to be one of those rough years. This one's losing everything on the inside. It hasn't lost this much on the inside in quite a lot of years. You can see it had a lot of growth this year. Nice cool weather for it. So the bark all cracked up. So it'll actually start, where that cracking is, it'll start getting the aged bark. And it'll still be smooth near the top. It's got a new leader up there. It lost the top due to heavy snow one year, and I cut it and sealed it and took good care of it, and it grew nice. Now that base is about 1 foot in diameter, the bottom of the trunk there. It's got a fence around it because it's my graveyard tree. My pets, my 2 dogs, there's a rabbit, my 17-year-old fish, my cat, everything is underneath this tree. So we refer to it as the graveyard tree. And it's probably the only well-groomed tree on the property. I still have to fix that. That was winter damage as well. And usually I cut the branches off every year that die and that the rabbits eat. But I didn't have time this year to do it. There's not too many this year. But yeah, we moved here in 2008, and this tree was about, I don't know, an inch and a bit in diameter. It was like I could put my hand all the way around it like I can this branch here, and it was just a whip sticking up that was about the same height as I am, about 4 or 5 feet-ish. So it's done this since. But we cut away all the trees. We keep it nice and clear. There's only bushes in here now. It's my favorite tree on the property, but now we have more white pines. There's some that are even larger than this one that seeded later than this one. Like this one's probably the oldest one on the property, but there's some that are quite a bit larger. And you can see it's going to be one of those, winters. They don't usually shed this much. That's for sure. And we still got lots of green. Fall is actually really late this year, believe it or not. It was well over a month ago I had the memories on Facebook there showing everything was fall colored and falling down. So kind of happy that it's all late. There's some really beautiful colors coming. Yeah, I'm parked over here. Isn't it weird to see my truck here? Probably been like 11 years since the last time I parked in this spot. It's usually the boys' spot. But there's a maple tree over there. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys before. This, there we go. There's a mountain ash here. Those are mountain ash berries. And the folklore, or the wives' tales, or whatever you want to call it, is if there's lots of berries and they stay on the tree, then there's going to be lots of snow during the winter. But if there's lots of berries and they all fall off onto the ground, there's going to be less snow. Or if there's no berries, it's going to be less snow, which means cold year. Pretty neat how that works. So there's a nice looking maple tree over here by the church. Got some really cool color. If it focuses, come on, focus. And my whiny dog, because I've got him tied there so that I can go in and out of the house. Hey, whiner. What are you doing, you whiner? Hey? Sniffing? Well, today I am going to try and get the plastic attached. I'm going to have to pick it all up here, dump all the water out of it since it's full of water over here somehow. And I'll do this side first because this is the short side. And I'm going to put the plywood here. I'll roll that around the plywood and staple it to the plywood. And then we'll attach it to the bars there on the inside. We'll attach it to those bars at the bottom there. I found those pipe clamps finally. Took me a long time to be able to find some. I would have found something else to use. I have a roll of that other stuff I could have used too. Can't remember what the name of it is, but I would have used that instead if I didn't find the pipe clamps I wanted. Yeah. So then I'll do that side, then I'll do this side after, and then I can cut it. I can use the leftover as a new cover for my camper trailer or something. Oh, I really gotta weed some of this stuff. Craziness. Look at that. The weeds are flowering even. And they're already to seed. I'm behind. I am way behind. Oh, and I have to water too. It's pretty much daily watering in here. Okay, I watered you last night. Don't give me that. I watered you last night. And it's still morning. Sheesh. Oh, my desert rose is doing good. Even though it got dug up. This still flowering. Absolutely gorgeous. 2 didn't flower. Oh, there's a flower bud there. I think I might nip it off though. And I'm not sure why they're yellow. I've been fertilizing. Uh-oh. That was a shotgun. Somebody got a bird or something. Yeah, I'll get prepared to do that, and I'm not sure why, but these pomegranates decided to take off right at the end of the season. I guess it was too cold for them and they stayed dormant. Yeah, they thought it was still winter all summer. Oh, come on. 1 shot, 1 kill, man. Shouldn't have to shoot things more than once. Anyway, I'm going to do this. I'll set up and we'll do this.